Hello. Can you all hear me? Alright. Yeah, like I said in the reply, just some background noise that I hope it's not too much, and hopefully you guys are able to hear me. So, alright. Before I show off my new model, uh, you could see that, for those who followed me back in 2022, would know that, my scene. It's basically this rectangular frame made out of Lego bricks, and it's different here because I made a backstage scene for me to just get things ready and to talk with people rather than just be on the premiere screen for like 10 minutes and then switch to the live section where I play my games or react or whatever. So I've changed that up a bit. And actually, I'll just show you how the live thing is. What now you've seen it. I'm gonna do it properly this time. Alright, so, moment you've been waiting for. Just gotta slowly do that. So, asking Ruswar to make these different models. Of course, I've seen that it's now more refined, the Leniri model, compared to my previous versions of Leniri. So just a little bit more. A little bit more of my hair here, as it is different from the previous model that I used in 2022. And you'll notice that I got some like gray lines on the front of my hair, or my new hair, just to really show like the details of the curls and all that. Well, I say curls, I mean bangs. Yeah, there you go. The bangs of my new hair. Here's the eyes, and a little bit of the mouth. Alright, and there's my head. And right away you already noticed that my model was moving by itself whenever I interact with my microphone. And on its own, because, again, the background noise. Of course, the booba. Just the nice jugs. These people. Hold on, give me a sec. Alright, there we go. Anyways, where were we? Oh, right, the booba. Alright, and also, you could see that my sweater that I wear on this model, it's a bit more detailed this time, as you could see on like the top part of the sweater. And here's the rest of it. A little bit more detailed than my previous model. And now for the pants and the feet. The pants a bit more different this time. I've seen like one of those type of baggy pants that have these at the bottom of the leg part. So I decided to have Bruce Smart do that, and I like it. And of course, my little slippers that I have on Leniri. And yeah, that's the model. And I'm pretty much entering 2023 with the model that interacts with the sound of my voice. Pretty much a major upgrade to how I'm doing my streams from now on. I do also plan to use different versions of Leniri, like her in a t-shirt, the tomboy version that I had previously, and also in other different outfits. So yeah, what do you think? All right, now that I've already showed off the model, looks great. Yep. Okay, so I've only did this for a mid-second. So I've redesigned the live screen for whenever I'm playing games or reacting to YouTube videos. There's have this giant square here, and then another square here for the chat. Then my follower goal on the bottom left, and then myself on the bottom right, as you can see. And the application that I'm using to make myself interactable is called Honk. 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 In all capital letters. And I'm not using the latest version of it, I'm only using like a previous version because it's stable. And it was actually pretty easy to use. All I had to do was just make a brand new folder in the files, named it Leniri, and then added in all the images. Added in all the images needed for the model to move. Relatively easy. And I think it was like $12 for the what's it called? For $12 for the license. There we go. Yeah, so I bought the license and now I'm able to download any updates related to Honk. And yeah. So, got any questions? This is pretty much more like a Q&A type stream, even though it's like a debut. But I don't treat it much like a debut as like with other VTubers. And I guess for those who've seen my schedule on Twitter, which is public, I would mostly be playing Scrap Mechanic and Minecraft this week. And and the difference with how I've done the schedule is that I show the official titles of the stream, but they're going to be different in terms of the title that I used for the streams when I go live. So no questions. Okay. So I guess like I don't know with these debuts they always have like something the VTuber always has something to talk about themselves. I guess I'll start with my origins and how it led me to become a VTuber. So, before I became a VTuber, before I discovered Twitch, or before I discovered streaming in general, originally I was a brick filmer on YouTube back in 2014, in which I went under the name Lego Lord Productions. And back then, I was a teenager when I made brick films. Uh, what really got me into brick filming was some brick filming YouTubers that go by the name of Doug Vandergriff, Captain Bulldog, Nathan Wells, and a pretty much a famous brick filmer on YouTube, Michael Heacock's films. Those were pretty much like the four primary brick filmers back in the day that inspired me to make brick films. And this was at the time when there wasn't any type of bullshit that went on YouTube, like, you know, the whole apocalypse demonetization bullshit that was going on during the mid to late 2010s. I liked it. I liked brick filming for a while, but then kind of got to a point where I just started to lose interest gradually, and just, I don't know, lost the motivation for brick filming altogether. Just, I don't know, I just lost the motivation to do brick filming. Like, with all this shit going on YouTube. And then also with, like, how the algorithm works and stuff. Just playing around with the experimenting with it, I hardly see a point in doing that. Because the way with, like, how the algorithm works on YouTube, it's just random. You might get key, and the algorithm just recommends your videos to a lot of people, and sometimes you're not. And it will take years for your videos to get some views. At least that's how I understand YouTube, as I've been brick filming over the years. Pretty much, the last time I made brick films was like in 2019, and I've decided to retire from brick filming in 2020 with my last video, uh, as Lego Lord Productions. And then during 2020, of course, that's when I discovered Twitch and streaming. And also around that time, that's when VTubers were becoming popular, both on YouTube and on Twitch. And then also where TikTok started to blow up in terms of the amount of users making accounts and stuff. What really made me fall in love with VTubing was that there was a lot of like anime like uh avatars that decided to do their own thing, whether independent or with like a agency. And I was just thinking, you know what, I could do that, and decided to uh commission Rusmar to make a thick female character in which you see here today, so that I can use for streaming. So, ultimately, I officially started streaming as LeniriGaming, in August of 2020, and ever since, just started streaming some games. Well, mostly Minecraft to start off with, since at the time I already got that game. And it was also in 2020 that I started playing Java, the Java version of Minecraft, so I decided to stream Java rather than Bedrock. And as I was streaming Java at the time, I was streaming via a laptop. I don't. At the time, I didn't have a desktop like I do now to stream. and of course streaming on a laptop. And to be fair, it wasn't a gaming laptop. Just want to make that clear. It was just like a regular office laptop that was like for $1,000. So I streamed with that, and this is before I had a microphone. Streamed with that. My only type of communication was just chatting, typing in the chat with people. And of course, I continued streaming and just took a look at other people's streams and learned from them, and then gradually develop, improve my own streams, and also myself in terms of like talking more often than just like typing. Of course, this came when I decided to buy a mic to talk to the chat rather than just type in the chat, since obviously that kind of slows me down whenever I'm playing a game and I want to focus on what I'm doing. So I guess that's pretty much my origins of how I got started and how I became a VTuber. Or TLDR, basically lack of interest in brick filming. VTubers were becoming popular, took an interest in live streaming, and the rest is history. That's the TLDR of it. As for collabs, the first type of collab that I did was with a Twitch streamer called Catdeception, which was I now like 2 years ago actually. Now like over 2 years ago since I first collabed with Cat and his friend May, or Maylori as she's called. But she's called May. And it was also around the time that I was introduced to Rosaleets, a group that I'm still in, just no longer considered an official Rosaleets streamer, because they recently made some changes to like be more leaning towards safe for work content rather than not safe for work content, as I'm classified more as a not safe for work content creator, primarily because of the games that I play. The games that I play, like League of Legends and Action Time in it. And Kat told me that he preferred that Rosaleeds would take more of a SFW direction rather than an NSFW direction, which I respected his decision, and it's his server, so there's not much I can do about it rather than just comply. Alright, I'm just gonna mute for a sec. Huh. I wonder how my model is moving like that. Anyway, where was I? Oh, right, collapse. Let me make sure that this. Alright, let me make sure that this is working properly. Okay, sounds good. Back to collapse. Continuing into 2021, collabing with some people. Besides Cat, I've collabed with Tartan, and his friend Colin. And then oh, what did I collab with? Okay, no, during 2021, mostly Cat the Capception and Tartan that I collabed with. Well, mostly Cat the Capception. In 2022 was when I started playing Scrappy Cat for the first time. Was when I met Fyro Pyro and Cap Kremen, since they were already playing Scrap Mechanic when they first found me. And I asked them if they wanted to do like a collab, and they agreed. And of course, like with my VTubing story, that's also become history. Since I've collabed with Fyro twice now. I've had a good time. So that's pretty much my collab history right there. So I think in total I've done 6 collabs throughout my streaming adventure, as you will call it. And I collabed with 5 people. No. 6 people. Yeah, so I've collabed with 6 people throughout my streaming experience. And just see what 2023 will offer. Alright, so moving on to schedule. I've made a video of this regarding my streaming schedule on my main YouTube channel, where I decided this year that I'm gonna be streaming bi-weekly, just all 7 days for 1 week, and then I'll be just doing something else another week, like video editing or something, or just simply taking a break, and then come back with the energy to stream once again. I guess if you haven't watched the video, the main reason for that, just I've been feeling a little bit of burnout as I've been streaming every day. I mean, then again, a lot of people feel burnout when they definitely been streaming a lot, especially for like hours on end. They definitely do need a break. So that's pretty much the reason why I decided to do bi-weekly streams. And it's also a lot more convenient for me since I get to plan out what I want to do for that week. So yeah. Some other plans for my YouTube channel, I'm still going to continue posting compilation videos of my streams, but I also want to like try out some new video ideas for the channel, like maybe one of those 100-day videos for video games or something. From what I've seen, it looks like Scrap Mechanic doesn't have its own 100 Days series. I guess no one's ever attempted to do that and post it on YouTube. I'd figured I could do that, but of course, unlike a brand new Scrap Mechanic world, just start from scratch. When it comes to collabing, like the majority of games that people play for collabs are mostly like party games and I guess shooters, but mostly party games from what I've seen, like Among Us or something. The way how I see Among Us, it's basically just a loss of brain cell simulator type thing. Just whatever people do the emergency meeting, and just they're just talking about their bullshit, in which just randomly just vote someone out, which isn't the imposter. I don't know. The way how I see that game, I don't think it's for me. Like, if I play the game and just someone decides to do the emergency meeting thing, to be honest with you, I'm just gonna sit there and let them talk out their bullshit, and then just see who they vote out. And if anything, I'd rather just vote myself out first. Just get it over with, not have to deal with the BS. Hey, hey, yous. How's it going? So, so this is pretty much my brand new VTuber model now. I'm doing all right. Just talking about like Among Us and stuff and my thoughts about the game. I have heard, well, you probably see me in Fyro's chat. I've seen that he's got a new mic and he does sound a lot better now with the new mic. Okay, talking about my goals. Uh, if you've seen my about section, I've kind of like changed it a bit. To where just still thinking about what type of goals I want to do for when I achieve a certain milestone. The 100 followers goal, I've already achieved that. I just haven't planned out the event yet. I do plan to do that. I just haven't planned out the event yet and when I'll do it. For my for the next milestone, if you've seen that, I'll be playing Cult of the Lamb. If I do get to 200 followers on Twitch. My original goal from last year was trying to get to affiliate on Twitch, but of course I need to. But I haven't gotten to that, unfortunately. So I'm definitely trying again this year, and of course I need to get back to streaming more often, just so that I can work myself towards affiliate. So yeah. Just hopefully these next few days I get some people who are interested to watch some Minecraft scrap mechanic. So the one thing when it comes to algorithms is just regardless if you're using YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, or whatever, it's very hard to please the algorithm, no matter what you try. Just you just try, you just post whatever and see if it like reaches a bunch of people. Then again, it doesn't work most of the time. So you just have to really rely on just hard luck or just bullshit luck to see where that takes you. Yeah, to me, it's just the way how the algorithm is nowadays on different social media sites. It's just weird. Like one thing gets recommended a lot versus another thing that doesn't, or neither of them do. To which I'm very aware of that. And the way how I see it, I just see it as experimental at this point. Like, I'll just post my thing, see whoever's interested, they like, they like. If not, then they move on and find something that they're interested in. Hmm. I've seen more recently, like on Twitter, the way how the algorithms like changed completely since they introduced the uh, monthly blue checkmark thing. To which I'm not paying for that shit. What I did do was use professional mode and gave myself the occupation of entertainer, to which I'm pretty much an entertainer that does live streams. Mm, Alright, I guess back to games. If you've seen my Twitter lately, I've been posting a lot of images from my personal scrap mechanic game. I guess you could tell, like, I've really been enjoying that game for the past few months now. I still do play Minecraft, just not as much as I do with Scrap Mechanic or any other games that I play. I don't know, just something about Scrap Mechanic is interesting to me. Hang on, I need to mute again. Okay, right, so I'm just gonna have this as a short stream. So, one more thing that I'll talk about is Discord. So, tomorrow, I plan to make it public. I plan to make my Discord server public officially. And also, I'm gonna be setting up a new link in my About section on Twitch. Excuse me. For any person that wants to become my moderator for both my Discord server and Twitch. However, I do have certain guidelines that they need to abide by, or no, not just guidelines, requirements that they are prerequisites, I would say, but mostly requirements before they apply to become my moderator. The first requirement is that I meet them personally on Twitch chat, like I am right now with, like, for example, with Snapstacks and Views. The second thing, they have to be on my Discord server already. And the third thing, I forgot what the third thing was, but that's also a requirement. If you have to sleep use, then definitely take a good sleep. I appreciate you coming, by the way. So thanks. Yeah. Uh, have a good sleep. So yeah. Tomorrow I'll be publishing the link to my Discord server so that anyone can join in and I guess talk to me if they want. I can't guarantee that I'll add you as a friend, so do your best to not add me as your friend, because I'll only add you as a friend just for uh just to have like a DM conversation or something. No. Oh, it depends. Like I'm trying to be very picky with who I add as a friend. Uh, what I'm trying to say. But yeah, please do your best to not request me to be your friend. I just don't want to have like a whole. I just don't want my friends list to be like clogged or something. But you are more than welcome to stay on the server as long as you know you like follow the rules and procedures and stuff. So yeah, new year, new model, and just more streams to come. And tomorrow I'll just be releasing my Discord server to the public, and also a link to a mod application form in my about section. So I definitely will set up a Discord command for the chat, just so that if anyone types in exclamation Discord or something like that, then the link to my server will be there. All right, so then I'm just gonna find someone to raid. But it's been a good while since I've done that. Let me see who's live right now. Oh. Oh, this VTuber is live right now.
At some point, that's not the song. Like, he's not the author of the song that I'm practicing right now. Although somebody did suggest Rap God, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe someday when I have my confidence.
So there's this Twitch streamer that I follow called Scarberry, and she made like a new account, another Twitch account of a mom persona called Mom VT. So I'm gonna give that channel a raid. So I'm sending whoever's watching me right now to her. And yeah, I'm pretty much back to doing more streams with this new model. So I'll see you tomorrow with some scrap mechanic, I believe. Yeah. So goodbye.
I'll never take what?